Assalamualaikum everyone. In this video, I will show you how to draw the vice jaw as illustrated in figure 4. I'm going to start with doing the front view first. So let's move to the software Fusion 360. Select create sketch and select the plane that you want to draw. And like I mentioned before, we are going to start with the front plane. Let's draw a circle, a rectangle, and the length is 64 and the height is 36 plus 9. Okay, so this is the area that we are going to work with. So always start with finding the center line. Okay, and then transform this line to construction line by selecting X on your keyboard. And then from here, we are going to draw the bottom line. This one is 8. To the left also 8. And going up, which is 9. And to the left. Also this one going up 9 and to the right. So using the function trim, we are going to remove this part. Alright. And now we need to draw, I think this is the most difficult part, the curve or the curve part on the center of this object. So let's draw this line first. And the height should be 10. Sorry. Let me remove this one. The height of this line from this line should be 10. Okay. So let's draw the circle at the center. The length is 16. So let's mark the line first. So going down 16. And there should be a circle here. Okay. And then I remove this line earlier that I made. Not this one. Okay, this one we want to remove. Okay, now we have this line, this circle, the origin. We are going to create another circle, which is the diameter is 12. Let me check the radius of this one. 32. Okay, I think should be okay. All right, now we are going to draw the line. So we start from here to this point. So like previously, make sure you get the tangent icon starting to this point, and also make sure you find the tangent icon. And then using the function trim, we remove this one, and also this one. And also the center here. So we are going to create again the line because we still need to use this construction line. And the angle between this line and this line is 74 divided by 2. Okay, now you can see when we change, the circle at the top also increase or going even above compared to the rectangle that we create earlier. So what's going to happen, I'm going to go back one step, two step, and by selecting this line, I'm going to make this fixed. Okay, so I hope this one is now fixed. It will not move anymore. So 74 divided by 2. So 37, and you can see the top here, it doesn't move anymore because by using the function fix and unfix, I can make it become permanently over that location without changing any of the dimension. So sketch dimension, this line and this line, also 37. Okay, and then don't forget to do the fillet, which is the radius is 3. Also here, fillet, the radius is 3, and select enter. So now I think we can remove this part. Although maybe we are going to need it later on, we are going to remove it first. Okay. Now we can extrude solid, select extrude, and select this profile. And the length that we want to extrude is, okay, we want to extrude to the back, and the value is 22. Select OK. Alright, this is the hard part. And then moving back, going to the back. So go to the isometric view, and this is the front. So the other side is the back. So this is the front. So this is the back. So right click over here and create sketch. Okay, create sketch. And now we want to draw a rectangle from this point. The height is 36. So make sure the height is 36. And the width is 64. Okay, now we got this. Go back to isometric view, and then we want to extrude this profile going to the back. Going to the back. So make sure you click both. I don't know why suddenly they created this line over here. It is not supposed to appear. Alright, so now I understand. So also click here. Make sure you select the whole thing, even the circle. Alright, so now the line at the center has disappeared, and the length of the extrusion is only 10. Press enter. Okay, now we just have few more hole to create. So let's start at the bottom. Select the bottom. Oh, this one I think should be extruded to the end. It is not stop here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to create a sketch over here using the function rectangle. Create a sketch and then extrude until it reach this area, and then select OK. Right. So another different thing appeared. I'm not sure why it's this line. So I think this one, just leave it for now and focus on the area over here. Select create sketch. Okay, so over here we have two hole that we need to draw. But before we decide where is the location, we start finding the center point, create a line, and then select the line, press X on your keyboard to change it to construction line. And then using the function center diameter circle, create the circle. Okay, let me check. Let me check what is the diameter. It was not informed. So, okay, let's use the previous dimension, which is the diameter is 6. Okay, and the length from this point to the reference length is 8. Okay, try again. Sketch dimension. This point to this point is 8. And then another circle. Also 6 in diameter. And the distance is 16. Alright. But now we don't want this one to be dotted line. Using the function, using the keyboard, press X when you select the circle, and select both of them. Select solid, select extrude, and then just move the object a little bit so it's easier to see. And the cut inside should be 16. And press enter. Okay. So now we have done with the circle or the hole at the bottom for screw. Now we need to draw a hole on the top of the object. So this one is a little bit complicated, and how to approach it, the simplest way is to right click on the surface on the top and select create sketch. So over here, again, always start with drawing the center line. To find the center line, okay, select the line and press X. And now we know the circle should be somewhere in here. The diameter, let me check the diameter. Okay, I think the diameter is 12. And the length is 20 from the top. Okay. And then if you look closely at the schematic, there will be another circle inside of the circle. Okay, and this one, the value is 6, I think. Okay, 6. So now we have 2 circles that we want to cut to the bottom. So let's start with the smaller circle. So select this one and select all the way until it reaches at the hole at the bottom, and select OK. And then going back to the sketch, enable the sketch number 5 or the one that you did the bigger circle. Now we want to extrude cut this one, and this length, let me check. I don't think it is mentioned. You can select it either 5. and select OK. So now we have finished on the object of the vice job.